Look, we love a good summer barbecue, but sometimes those particular foods don't sit right in our stomachs in any form or fashion. These foods tempt our taste buds, but can also wreak havoc on our gut. But what if we had a solution? That's where Dr. Robert White and his entrepreneur son Colin come into play. They've developed some innovative ideas, and they're the founders of Toodles Underwear. Hi guys, how you doing?
Hello, thank you so much for being here. I'm Colin White, co-founder of Toodles, and my dad, Dr. Robert White, is here, and we appreciate being here with you.
Oh, no problem. Now, let's just dive right into it. Doc, what is the most frequent concern that you hear from your patients, especially in the summer?
Especially in the summer as people begin their summer outdoor activities, eating a lot of different foods that they haven't been eating during the wintertime. Suddenly, they are sitting in my office and they're saying, "Hey, doc, what can I do about this gas?" It's such a common complaint and common problem that we started looking at products that would help people. There's lots of things you can take internally, but we want to talk a little bit. Happy to answer questions about diet, what's happening in our gut, and how to manage those issues during the summertime.
Yeah, and I'm hoping we don't have to, but you got to tell me, do we have to avoid those tasty foods just altogether, or are there other solutions?
Well, Colin can answer that with some of the other solutions. From my perspective, from a medical point of view, yes, avoid those foods that are clearly going to cause issues. And there are some surprise ones that sneak up on you. Some of those are things like watermelon, peaches. Those are just delicious things we want to eat, and yet they are full of a certain type of sugar that passes unchanged into our large intestine where the bacteria digest it and they cause a lot of gas. So as we were talking with patients, especially patients who'd had weight loss surgery, we came up with some ideas on how they could control the odors from their gas. That's something that Colin, my entrepreneurial son, came up with as we identified the problem.
Okay, Colin. Now tell me about this unique piece of clothing I've heard about that you and your dad created that deals with those gassy foods.
That's right. And as my dad discussed, these foods can cause a lot of gassiness, which is something that everyone deals with at some point in time. And, passing gas is just a natural gastrointestinal process. The problem is that sometimes it can be a little bit embarrassing, especially when it's a little stinky. And so my dad and I decided to address this problem and create a very comfortable pair of underwear that filters out the smell of flatulence using an activated charcoal liner. And this smell-proof underwear, it's called Toodles, and it, basically it gives people a lot of confidence in going out on dates, going on road trips, just traveling in general without the fear or anxiety of those surprise smells. And you can find our products on our website, weartoodles.com, weartootles.com. And the customer feedback has just been fantastic.
Well,
You
that's
don't have to blame it on
awesome.
the dog anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, so Colin, you said that it's like charcoal outline. Tell me a little bit about how this method works.
Absolutely. So there's a patented combination of fabrics, activated charcoal, and organic bamboo. And as gas passes through this sequence of fabrics, it filters out that sulfuric, rotten egg type smell and our flatulence. And the great part is that it's a very comfortable pair of underwear. There's styles for men and for women. And honestly, we just feel like we're helping save relationships. I know my wife really appreciates that I wear my Toodles all the time.
I like that. I like that. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Everyone go visit that website, weartoodles.com. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your summer.
Yes,
Yep,
absolutely.
absolutely.
All
Wear
right,
those
guys, it is time for a break.